Mr. Criminal. With some of that new West Coast shit.
2 and 3 soldiers, yeah, we stay in the lab to bring back the West Coast. Is it making you mad? It's the one they call criminal, he be robbing the gang. Mr. Silence creeping up with the pink full of J. It's about the time, been breaking down doors. Lot of blood, sweat, and tears that's creeping up out of pores. Untouchable, when we're both on the track, it's gonna take more than one blood to bring the West back. Like the homie Crime said on this ride of music. Now we stepping the game up with the means to do it. Gang banging on the streets, now here are words. Now it's time for recognition and the talent deserved. No disrespect from the legends from the past. There's a lot up in the game, but the real will last. It's them HPGs, 2 and 3 West up. It's the new West Coast, spread the word. Duh. It's the new West Coast coming back to the streets. It's the motherfucking G's from the 213. It's about the time, so we call the troops. Give it up to the new West Coast salute. So remember the name, let it flood the scene. About to bring the West back, still remain supreme. It's the label on top, stay ahead of the game. Gangsta raps coming back to the West to stay.
It's some of that new West Coast shit that turned the system up on full blast. Bob your heads until you overdose trick. We got the game locking, snapping fingers, getting hypey. Criminal getting crunk, no, that's highly unlikely. I might be posted up, smoking up on some light green. Rams jersey 501s, blue and white Nikes. All in the Pacific, the division that I'm repping. They banned them in 99, but still we packing them all the weapons. My suggestion is all these watered down clowns move and make some motherfucking way for the new West Coast through. Coming through with low lows, rocking all the car shows. And I ain't stunning like my daddy, walking it out and throwing them balls. West Coast is what I rep to my death. And I ain't blood or crib walking, got that suit on my chest. Double S to my death, streets created on my flesh. Mr. Criminal, Mr. Silent, represent that new West, bitch.
It's the new West Coast coming back to the streets. It's the motherfucking G's from the 213. It's about the time, so we call the troops. Give it up to the new West Coast salute. So remember the name, let it flood the scene. About to bring the West back, still remain supreme. It's the label on top, stay ahead of the game. Gangsta raps coming back to the West to stay. West Coast, West Side, when we ride, gonna take you to a level while you ready for genocide. It's that WESTSIDE, and the government is panicking, they don't want us on the scene. But we way too strong, too deep, too much pride. Latinos so solid, can never die. What you think about that? Are you ready for war? It's that new West Coast, see what we have in store.
Yeah, that's right. It's that new WS shit. West Coast. Motherfuckers can't hang. Soldiers of the 213. Mr. Criminal, Mr. Silent. New West Coast.
It's the new West Coast coming back to the streets. It's the motherfucking G's from the 213. It's about the time, so we call the troops. Give it up to the new West Coast salute. So remember the name, let it flood the scene. About to bring the West back, still remain supreme. It's the label on top, stay ahead of the game. Gangsta raps coming back to the West to stay.
Surely we can be friends. I know so much about you. I love you. Look at everything I've done for you. You'd be nothing without me. Why don't you answer me? I bet you're busy talking to some fucking slut. Fucking skank. Is she hotter than me? Would you fuck me? Are you gay? You blocked me on Facebook. And now you're going to die. Now you're going to die. Blocked me on Facebook. You're going to die. Blocked me on Facebook.